you tell us about your academic background and what led you to become an English teacher?
Actually, I've been a teacher for like almost 20 years. I got my degree at Catholic University. I got my postgrad over there, linguistic application. So I've been around teaching. Actually, it's a pleasure to teach young people. So it's actually going to be the future of this country. So I hope
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get good students, with a professional background, very very steady. But now it's difficult to find it.
Okay. The other question, what has your experience been like teaching English at UTN?
Oh, wonderful. It's been wonderful. I've been here for almost 8, 9 years. Things have changed actually, since I started here, the hours, the number of hours, and also the students. But eventually, we're moving on, just doing our best, and that's what we hope you guys also do the best too.
Okay. Have you faced any challenge while teaching at UTN?
Yeah, there's always problems, especially when we have some students they have problems, physical problems, mental problems, or I don't know, maybe I have taught some students with visual impairment, so I have to learn Braille in order to teach. We have to plan, the specific task for specific students. So maybe that was the biggest challenge. And now I think one of the biggest challenges is also, trying to motivate the students, encourage them, because they don't like to talk, they feel afraid. They feel like other people are going to make fun of them because the way they talk. And this is something we're working on.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Good afternoon, teacher. I study English. I would like to practice it by asking you some questions.
Okay.
Could you spare a few minutes?
Yes, of course.
Okay. What has your experience been like teaching English UTN so far?
Well, as I said before, I have been teaching here for 10 years. So my experience here is that the work is it's good. It's good to be with the students. They come from different backgrounds and also for different careers. So it's interesting to be part of their lives.
And what careers is more common?
For me,
Teaching for you.
I don't have any that is more common, but mostly I have people from the FICA, sometimes from the FECI, from the FACAI, from the Ciencias de la Salud. So I have all the students from all the faculties. So I don't have any in specific.
And you have favorite?
No,
faculty?
no, not really.
Okay. Have you faced any challenge while teaching at UTN?
Oh, challenging. The schedule. The timetable is sometimes exhausting because we have many hours to teach, many students to teach. So sometimes that is challenging. But it's rewarding also because we have a lot of people from different backgrounds and I can be part of it.
Okay. How have you overcome them?
Sleeping early before they to come to the university to teach, because sometimes I got home very exhausted.
Okay. How do you incorporate different teaching customer of methodologies in your class?
Yes, of course. Especially for the first levels, I give them some how do you say checklist.
Okay.
So I use this checklist as a part of the speaking part, so they can improve, listen themselves. And with other students, I make group works per word, and I send them vocaloos.
Yes.
The vocabulary is a tool to speak,
Yes.
so they
Better practice.
better practice the speaking, because sometimes it's difficult to have practice with the students for everybody at the classroom. But outside, I can listen to them and I can provide feedback.
Okay.
So that is one of my best tools.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
My name is Elena Novello. I study English. I would like to practice by asking you some questions. Could you spare a few minutes of your time?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. The first questions. What has your experience been like teaching English at UTN so far?
Let me tell you that English is a great language and a way of communication. And teaching at the university has been a good experience for me because I have tried to teach students on how to communicate
Okay.
with other people in English.
Okay.
So that is something grateful and something rewarding as well.
You work in, excuse me?
That is rewarding.
Rewarding, yeah. Could you tell us about your academic background and what led become an English teacher?
My academic background, well, after I finished high school, I came to study here at this university. I got my bachelor's degree here, and then I studied a master's degree at the university. My degree is about teaching English as a second language, but wait, just a minute. The mention that says like teaching English. What to say in Spanish? Let me say. I forgot it. That is for a specific language, specific purposes. No, teaching English for specific purposes. That is the idea of the mention of this. I don't remember this very well. It's because it's been like 10 years.
Oh.
So yeah, it's been a long time. So yeah, what was the other question? I'm sorry, can you repeat it again?
Other question?
The other thing you said, you
you-
talked about my background experience and then what else?
What led you to become an English teacher?
What?
Led.
Oh, I became an English teacher because I had the experience of trying to communicate with foreigners who came to my city. And they didn't know how to, communicate with the people around, and I tried to help them somehow. And I found it was something difficult, and since then, I had that type of motivation that simply woke up and made up my mind on learning, another language.
Okay, you speak other language?
Besides English, no.
No?
No, just English.
Okay,
English and Spanish.
okay. Thank you.
Welcome.